Hey, what's up, YouTube family? Let me share an interesting story with you guys, okay? So, not too long ago, I was on a phone call. We have these 30-minute consultation calls, and basically, what ended up happening was I actually got across a client who asked me a very important question. And most of you may be wondering this in the back of your heads for a long time now. I don't know. But this question was, hey, Ali, if you're giving out so much content online, especially those like I've seen a lot of people charge for the same information you're giving out, in addition to that, you're a lot more thorough than them. How are you making your money? I don't understand. And that's a legitimate concern because a lot of people may think, wow, I'm just curious, Ali, what's happening here? What's the whole process? Why are you doing this? And, good for you that you're getting this content. But on the second side, there's a three-part answer to this, right? So the first part is number one, the whole channel's objective was to serve my higher end clients, right? The goal was to document my journey, the resources that are necessary to help my investment banking clients. And what I mean by investment banking clients are clients who need advisory or guidance for transactions, mergers and acquisitions, buying and selling companies, scaling up large and middle market companies to even getting capital for businesses that are looking for strategic alignment and value through those investor resources. Now, you guys may be like, well, that's a mouthful. I don't know what's happening. But that's just a bigger picture. And that's my bulk of the revenue. That's where it's coming from. So, credit repair in general is not my seasonal business. Like, that's not something that I do and I focus heavily on. And that's just the core of it. I'm very well versed in it. Absolutely. I'll give you guys the content that you need to execute. These are all actionable. But you have to keep in mind that this is basically the cornerstone. It's the starter of our relationship, right? So if you take my videos, you watch the whole thing and you implement and you get the results and you're still asking questions and you're involved, what it shows me is that you're interested in doing business with me. So this is basically the gateway to basically starting a relationship with me, right? And albeit that I have a lot of options to basically charge thousands of hundreds of thousands of dollars for the services I offer, particularly on the credit repair side, I believe that just having certain resources that are very simplistic, easy step by step processes for you guys to follow and implement is the first step to starting a valuable relationship, right? So, because I want you guys to really grasp the information I'm sharing, apply it, and basically see for yourself, what are some of the outcomes that you can create. Because what it does, what it gives you a certain reasonable expectation, right? Because I want to work with customers who are financially savvy. I want to work with customers and build relationships and do business with people who are really serious about their personal credit, not those that I have to run after for monthly payments, right? And that's the other thing that I separate myself from. So the second part of that answer is I want to deal with individuals that are serious, that are committed, that watch the whole video and not just a portion and ask me a question about stuff that's already included throughout the entire video, right? I really want to work with people who have a certain financial direction. And there's a reason why my content is structured in such a way, right? I'm giving you guys a lot of stuff that's, high level education. And one of the things is even with this kind of education, a lot of people still don't take the action they need. And I know a bulk of a lot of people who watch my videos will definitely sit back and just keep watching, liking, sharing, etc., but never take the action they need to make the change in their personal credit. And one of the other videos I created not too far was the four secrets of what the journey of wealth is and credit is, right? We talked about P, which is personal credit. We talked about I, which was income. We talked about A, which were assets. And we talked about W, which was wealth. And the whole process explains to you, starting with personal credit, which is the cornerstone, to going to W, which is wealth, and how to structure this whole plan for yourself that you can protect yourself, build the wealth, build the assets, realize the revenues that you need for you and your family, and how to start, structure the foundation, which is your personal credit, which is the core, right? So the answer to that question in terms of, hey, Ali, I don't understand why you're giving out so much free content. How are you making money? Is simple. The answer is because the stuff that I'm giving you guys is just the starter of a relationship, right? It's not that I want to hold information back and charge you guys. I could possibly do that and make money. But I think that the critical thing here to understand is the fact that this, as soon as you implement some of that information, it's actionable. You guys take the advice that I gave and you try it yourself and you get the outcomes. We build a certain level of trust. And you're preparing yourself to kind of understand the reasonable expectations when we're doing business in the future, whether it be real estate investments, whether it be understanding wealth management, to even if you're looking for raising hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars for your business down the road. So that is the bulk of my business, investment banking, right? Now, credit was just a resource for me that I wanted to put on this channel for my higher end clients. And fortunately for me, I came across you guys. And of course, a lot of people started liking my videos and stuff. And I created more resources to help, educate both sides of the world, right? So that's the answer to ask, hey Ali, why don't you charge for a lot of this stuff? Why are you giving out a lot of free content that a lot of people charge for? And truth be told, here's another part that I haven't really openly shared to a lot of you guys. But back in the days when I started my business in 2007, mid 2007 to 8, back in the 11 years, I've done a lot of different things, right? And I've gone through the process where I would charge backhand fees for credit card processing, et cetera, and putting people in funding and doing all these type of things. And one of the things I realized was, if you're going after a big client, especially the type of clients that I deal with now, it's the same amount of work that I have to do for the small guys to help them funding and get the back end. The only difference is the people who are a lot more committed and have a lot more money to spend to retain my services and to ask me to assist them in whatever transactional guidance process they need are a lot more open. They accept the fact that they're paying more, so they'll pay more attention. Where the other people, they are basing on success fees, and you have to run after them for the money. And truth be told, habits don't change overnight, right? Chances are, if you have a messed up credit report, your payment habits haven't really adjusted. Not to hurt anybody, it's just you have to build that mental state of mind and mindset to start preparing yourself to build wealth long term. And in order to do that, there's a lot of education that needs to happen, a lot of filtering in the head that needs to happen, and clarified so that at least you understand the importance of what personal credit means in your personal life when it comes to building the financial life that you want. So with all that said and done, I hope you guys understand now exactly what my objective is with this channel. Once again, that's a valuable resource for you guys. Yes, it's actionable information. It's the raw data that you need, no fluff. But at the same time, it's an expectation that when you guys listen to my videos, you'll apply. And if you ever want to do business with me, you'll understand the process that which I work. It's making it easier for me so that I don't have to spend my time educating you guys all over again, right? So once again, this is Ali Tarafdar, your guide and mentor. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye for now.